This recording is for Foundations 11 math students to complete the series of recordings about parabolas. We already spoke about this in class today, but I'm just going to walk you through once again how to write the equation of the parabola in a vertex form. So suppose the graph of the parabola is given. This is the graph. So we want to find the equation of this parabola in a vertex form. First of all, what is the vertex form? Vertex form is looking like this. Y equals ax minus x vertex, close parenthesis, squared, plus y vertex. So let's explain what's going on. X and y are traditionally the elements of any graph. They stay. X vertex and y vertex are specifically two numbers that will be the vertex of the parabola. As we know, parabola clearly has one vertex, which is right here. We will use these numbers in this equation. And then we will need to find this coefficient a. We don't know it. What's a? It's a number. Let's find it. Let's start with the vertex. First of all, this is our red graph. Identify vertex by just pointing right here. Desmos gives you the answer, 6, 18. So vertex 6, 18. And just as the reminder, 6 is x vertex, 18 is y vertex. As traditionally, coordinates are written as x, y. X goes first, y goes second. Now we put 6 and 18 into this equation. And this is how it looks like. X minus 6 squared plus 18. Now, in our case, we were lucky. 6 and 18 are both positive numbers. It is possible that vertex can be here, for example, and then numbers will be negative. Then yes, these things will have to change signs. This minus will change, this plus will change. So be very careful as what vertex of the parabola is. So then we proceed. Our next question is find a. A is question mark. So we need one more point. And that can be any point. That can be this point, for example, or this seems like a good point. The graph goes through 0, 0. That is actually very convenient. Very convenient. So I usually recommend y-intercept. In our case, we just got lucky. It's a 0, 0. So let's use the point 0, 0. It belongs to the graph. Belongs to our parabola. And that means if I use 0 instead of x, like so, then I use 0 instead of y, and I will be able to calculate a. Oh, that's 18. So attention to this parenthesis. 0 minus 6 squared is not a 0, it's a 6. Well, it's actually negative 6. And then it should be squared. Negative 6 squared is 36. Now we solve for a. 18 negative. A times 36. Negative 18 divided by 36. negative 0.5. And now I put a back into the equation. And my equation should now look like negative 0.5 x minus 6 plus 18. And if I punch this into Desmos, my new graph should cover the existing graph. Something moved here. I'm not sure how it was. Let's say so. So y equals negative 0.5 x minus 6 squared plus 18. So as we see, the blue graph fully covers the red graph. It means I did not make any mistakes, and this is the factored form. Oh, I'm so sorry, vertex form. This is vertex form. This equation, which was hidden before, it's a standard form. So that's how we write the equation of a parabola in a vertex form.